Hello, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Ascendant. Welcome to Rainy Tarot. For those who are new to my channel, thanks for coming out and checking out the channel. If something doesn't resonate with you during the reading, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you. Just give it back to the universe. For those coming back and returning, thank you for all your support. It truly does help the channel grow. And if you haven't already, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Anyways, there, Aries. I already blessed and purified the cards, so we'll just do a quick prayer and then we'll get right into your reading. So, God, Goddesses, Universe, help me to be of service to Aries. Help me share with them thoughts and ideas that will make them happy, healed, and the best version of themselves. And so it is. Okay, Aries. First of all, I drew one from the Energy Oracle to get an overall energy for you. And you received the number 40, and it's the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Okay. Got a bit of a glare there. There we go. Okay, so this card reversed admonishes you to get clear. You may have been lost in confusion and had unclear or distorted thinking. But even if the state of mental chaos has been going on for quite some time, your lack of personal direction can be turned around, Aries. So take off the blinders and widen your perspective. Visualize the life you want to live and the person you want to be, and make that your intention. It's time to break out of the old toxic thought patterns, whether they be habits of worry, doubts, or self-criticism. It's also time to develop a clearer, healthier vision of how you perceive yourself and what you want your daily life to look like. So know that you are in charge of making it so, Aries. Um, Meditate on Metatron's strong presence in your brow center and see a beautiful indigo light spinning there. Affirm that you are creating new clarity and sense of direction. You have all the power you need to create a strong personal vision that will guide you on your path, Aries. Make that a priority now, and so it is. Okay, Aries, I also drew one from Divine Guidance for you. Okay, and you received the number 24 card, and that's the Divine, it's labeled the Divine Feminine. So this card asks you to begin operating more from a feminine flow of energy, whether you are male or female. It asks that you allow your power to flow from within instead of using force. Be mindful of using a gentle approach to people and situations. Aries, the role of nurturer and healer is important for you, and these gifts will blossom when you allow them to naturally emanate from you. So focus on your relationships with the people you interact with. You will find that more will be accomplished while creating peace and harmony for all involved there, Aries, and so it is. Okay, Aries, I'll just put these aside for now. Take a quick drink here. So I also drew one from your Gateway of Light activation, and this kind of just gives you an overall kind of gist of what the reading's about. And you received the Pleiadian activation, and it says coming together, harmony in the heavens, and resolution. Okay, so Pleiadian energy is about coming together in peace and in harmony. So you're blessed to receive this gateway for its powerful message of assurance that whatever uncomfortable energy you're experiencing right now will soon be washed away, Aries. The Pleiadians are beings who lived in complete honor of their planets and their people. They acknowledge that in seeing and connecting with one another, they have an opportunity to see and experience the divine. They also know the consequences of disrespecting others. It's for this reason that this is no longer possible for them. If you are being challenged by loved ones now, aim to shift the dynamics of this relationship through a loving approach. The lesson you are facing at this time is an opportunity to heal old wounds and operate from a higher state of being there, Aries. Okay? And so it is. Okay, Aries. So we're doing a 5-card spread. And for your reading, I'm using the Secretary of the Heart. And then for clarifiers, I'm using your animal spirit guides. Okay, so in first position in the 5-card spread is your current situation. And you received the number 5, feeling alone. So, true love and emotional support may seem lacking at this time, Aries. This card suggests a period of feeling lonely or abandoned. You may think that no one understands you or your needs or even cares about you. Perhaps someone you turn to for support has deserted you, or hope for love has rejected you. Your insecurities may rise to the surface to overwhelm you at this time. All that you desire may seem unattainable at this moment, Aries. So don't let your confidence be shaken. There are lessons in everything, and know that this difficult period is only temporary. Your spirit guides and the divine support you. Talk with them about how you're feeling and what you need right now. Also, seek the support of friends and family who are there for help, that are there for you, to help you. Help is at hand, so you just don't see it. Be careful because depression feeds upon itself. So lift yourself, lift yourself out of it by doing something physical like taking a walk, exercising, or even volunteer your time there, Aries. You will feel better, and in doing so, will attract happiness into your life. Okay. So, like I said, for clarifiers, I'm using your animal spirit guides. So for the first position for feeling alone in your current situation, you got the tortoise. It says you're too fragmented, so do whatever it takes to get grounded. So when you're feeling pressure from any number of fronts, pulled this way and that way by the demands of modern life, it's very easy to succumb to a false sense of urgency, feel out of balance and fragmented, and be in constant state of tension. So you can become forgetful and have difficult sleeping. You may even attempt to stabilize and center yourself by restoring to the use of addictive substances or activities, hoping that they'll help you feel more at home in your own skin areas. So meanwhile, your mind rushes ahead from one thing to the next while your body tries to play catch up. So the technological web, consisting of computers, the internet, cell phones, faxes, televisions, plus the noises all around, create a constant assault on your senses. Exhausting, isn't it, Aries? Okay. So first, recognize that most things that you treat as emergencies or crises are merely inconveniences. Then slow down, move a little bit slower than you're accustomed to, and practice breathing slower and deeper every opportunity you get. This in itself helps you align with your internal rhythms rather than being in a state of continuous reactivity to outside forces. So spend time in nature areas and take off your shoes and socks. Putting your bare feet on the ground allows you to truly experience your solid connection to the earth. When you do, notice the difference in how you feel and see if your mind isn't at least a bit calmer. It may be challenging at first, the first few times you do this, but it can be done, Aries. It just takes your clear intention and willingness. Okay, and so it is. Okay, so for your second position in the five card spread, there's your desires, Aries. Sorry, I'm just gonna take a quick drink here. So for your desires, Aries, you received the number 9, rest and reconsider. So sometimes the struggle to create and maintain harmonious and fulfilling relationships just seems like too much work. You put forth your best effort and give more than your share and find that there are still issues to be dealt with. You're tired and at times you just want to give up. The message of this card is to persevere. You may have been disappointed or hurt in the past, and know that those past sorrows have made you stronger, Aries, even though you don't feel that way at this moment. This is a good time to briefly step away from any conflict or issues around love. Give yourself some space, Aries, to relax and replenish your energy. Continuous effort stresses the body and dulls the mind. You need to rest and reconsider your methods. Once you've recharged yourself, you'll be stronger, clear headed, and confident, and ready to move forward once again with new ideas about how to improve your situation, Aries. Okay, so for a clarifier for your desires there, Aries, you received the PU, and it's the Hawaiian owl. Your ancestral spirit guides are offering you guidance now, so pay close attention to signs and omens from them. So you can receive guidance from your ancestors in the spirit world, no matter what their age, when they died, or how many generations ago they walked the earth. Aries. They're offering you help in many ways right now, so pay close attention to the signs they give you. The guidance can come to you in many forms, whether through your eyes, ears, feelings, or thoughts. Sometimes your ancestral spirit guides appear in dreams, particularly vivid ones. So you might see someone who looks like one of your ancestors or unexpectedly comes across photos or memorabilia that reminds you of that person. So often a particular animal making an appearance before you is a way in which your ancestral guide is trying to reach you. So you might hear something that makes you think of a specific ancestor or simply feel their presence. And thoughts about a certain ancestor, especially unexpected and recurring thoughts, suggest that they're nearby Aries. So repetition is the key here, Aries. In whatever ways your ancestors attempt to contact you, when signs continue to show up that make you think of your deceased loved ones, know that these physical manifestations demonstrate that they're with you. So you may have known some of these ancestors in the physical world prior to their deaths, or they may be ancestors from long ago, several generations before your birth, surpassing even the boundaries of your conscious memory. So, regardless of who they are, always give thanks to your ancestral spirit guides and even appeal to these benevolent helpers whenever guidance is needed. Okay, so it is. Okay, so for your third position in the 5 card spread there, Aries, is your helpful messages. And you received the heart chakra. Okay, so the color of the heart chakra is green. The element is air, and the gland is the thymus. Okay, so parallel to the heart chakra represents unconditional love, compassion, harmony, relationships, and healing. It's believed to be the link between mind, body, and soul Aries. So to activate this chakra, take a moment to send from your heart loving, healing energy in the form of blue and green waves, blue for peace and green for healing. Send this to everyone and everything unconditionally. This love will be returned to you from your own healing there, Aries. Okay? So for a clarifier, for the heart chakra, you received the unicorn. And it says, indulge your creative, imaginative, and magical side through some form of artistic expression. So whatever the artist's vehicle through which you express your most creative self, whether it's drawing, poetry, painting, and music, acting, or any other form of creative expression, make it a priority in your life by devoting some time, energy, and perhaps even money towards this artistic pursuit. Let the longing of your heart determine what the form of your imaginative expression is. So, but let it be one that elicits passion and purpose there, Aries. So allow it to evolve as needed without ascending to any internal perfectionism about the end product. The process itself, Aries, is where the magic is. So let that alone be your satisfaction and delight, and you'll be pleased with the results. So whether this avocation continues as a hobby or turns into something you receive compensation for, never do it solely for money. There's no need to act out of the starving artist scenario, but when you make monetary rewards for your primary goal, you risk stifling the creative pulse that emanates from the core of who you are, but potentially compromising the integrity of your artistic gift to the world. So, should you ever be uncertain about following your passion with this kind of expression, take some time to observe children. Notice how innocently and imaginatively they play in their world, particularly when unhindered by social restrictions and artificial boundaries. So, this is a reflection of the magical child who's inside you, Aries, begging to explore and to be expressed. So, have fun with it, there, Aries. Okay, and so it is. Okay, so for your fourth position in the 5 card spread is your challenges, Aries. So I'll just throw these bad boys over here. And you received a win or lose, and that's a number 5 card. So often in matters of the heart, people find themselves in disagreements, set against one another in battle of wills. Ego takes the place of intellect. Greed overtakes generosity. The love in the relationship is forgotten in the desire to win. But where there's a winner, there's also a loser, right? So the partners are no longer equals, and the relationship can falter or completely break down. So at this time, Aries, be cautious about letting your ego trick you into acting in your own self-interest, especially at someone else's expense. If another person is trying to provoke you, do your best to remain detached. Some disagreements in a way that makes you everyone a winner, right? So find the middle ground where each person yields just a bit, but just enough. Okay. So let love be your guide in dealing with conflicts around matters of the heart. In the end, it's not winning that matters, it's the love Aries, right? And so it is. Okay, so for a clarifier for your challenges, for the win or lose card, you receive the chameleon. Stay in the background and adapt to the situation rather than being conspicuous and attempting to direct the course of events. So, even if you believe that you have the right answer for the dilemma at hand or a better way to handle things at this time, it's best to surrender to the will of spirit and simply allow events to unfold without your direct intervention or guidance, Aries. So, pay attention to what's happening, but become more of a witness observer than an obvious participant. Simply by your presence, you are participating. However, there's no need to subtly or more blatantly push your agenda on those around you. Even when you're physically present, you can contract your energy field or your aura to the point where others may not even notice you. That's allowing you to be an unobtrusive and more easily blend with your surroundings. So with practice, you can even get so good as at this that you're nearly invisible to others. So this isn't a call for you to be passive, but to wait and contain yourself until you know with certainty that it's time to step up and let your presence be known, Aries. So when it's time to do so, move quickly and focus and certainty. But in the meantime, flow with the situation instead of trying to make something happen. Whatever needs to occur is already in motion, anyways, so go with it there, right? Everything happens in divine timing, right? Okay, Aries. So for the fifth position of the 5 card spread is your outcome. All right. So you received the sacral chakra, and that's the color is orange. The element is water, and the glands are the testicles or the ovaries there, Aries. So known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below the navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity, and sexuality. So to activate this chakra, visualize a glowing orange ball of energy in your belly area. See it spinning and sparkling. Feel joy as it grows larger and sends orange sparks into the universe. So by energizing the sacral chakra, you attract creativity, joy, passion, and love into your life. This exercise can be used to energize any chakra simply by visualizing the appropriate color energy there, Aries. Okay, so finally but not least, the clarifier for the outcome of your situation for the sacral chakra. You receive the panda. Create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. So a sacred space is an area in your home or workplace where you can have some privacy for contemplation, meditation, or simply a bit of quiet time to think. If this isn't possible to do at work, it becomes even more imperative that you provide this for yourself in your home areas. This is a space that is your territory, where it's an entire room or a corner of your living room or bedroom. So place a cozy chair and a pillow there, and then set up a simple altar, one that contains a few pieces that are both personal and precious to you. Include a candle in your space that you can light when you're abiding there. Make your sacred space a comfortable place to hang out with no agenda or compulsion to do anything. As Buddha said, don't just do something, sit there. So you might find all sorts of reasons for excuses not to do this, but don't cave into these internal objections. Make it important enough for your emotional and mental health and balance to create this kind of private spiritual sanctuary for yourself, Aries. Be sure to do nothing in particularly for a good period of the time that you're in there. And the increasingly rapid pace of life and growing intensities in the world are even greater cause for doing this. So it's a place for solace, so one where you can more closely listen to your inner voice and feelings and tap into the life force inside that's expressing itself as you. And most times, people, we get caught up in the rustle and bustle of life and then helping other people, and then we forget the one major thing is to help ourselves. And if you don't give yourself that self care, if you're not good to yourself, how can you be good to anyone else, right? So even taking that 5 minutes, in the morning or 5 minutes in the evening, and just to do that little bit of self care, and just clear your mind of all the bullshit and what went on during your day, and give a little bit of thanks and gratitude, and try it for a week. You'd be amazed what happens, and I guarantee you'll be a lot happier. All right. So, anyways, Aries, that's it for your reading. Oh yeah, I forgot to say. If you had any question, I will answer it for you right now. I'm going to use the angel answers, and then finally I drew one from your guardian angels. Okay. So the answer to the question that you're thinking about is ask for help from others. Okay. So it's not necessary to do everything on your own, Aries. Your angels are asking you to reach out to those around you for assistance. By allowing others to lend a hand, you greatly increase your chances for success, and your plans will begin to move forward, Aries. So the help you receive may also include important information provided by knowledgeable individuals. So the stress of doing too much can create both physical and emotional health challenges for you, Aries. So surround yourself with loving friends and family who are willing and able to lighten your load, and you'll begin to feel much better there, Aries. Okay, and so it is. Okay, so finally but not least, I drew one from your guardian angels there, Aries, and you received the number 11, angel of encouragement. Okay, so when you received this card, Aries, it's because your angel of encouragement has heard your cries for assistance. So don't be surprised if you hear your whispers from if you hear whispers from your angel standing by your side, offering you encouragement and guidance from the angelic realms. Your angel knows only too well how sometimes we as humans lack confidence in ourselves, and we worry and question our worthiness in the world. Your angel doesn't want you focusing on the things you feel you lack within yourself. He wants you to focus on the gifts that you possess. So, have you ever truly thought about your hidden gifts or talents? I'm sure the answer to this question is no. So, write a list of the things that you're good at or the areas in your life where you show compassion to others. So, for example, I'm a good listener, I'm a good friend, I'm compassionate and caring, I'm a hard worker, I always finish things I begin, or I love my family. So, now that you have thought about the things that you are good at, think about the things you need encouragement with. Ask for support from your angel. You may also receive this card to remind you that a friend or a family member would also benefit by being assisted. If this is the case, you can simply communicate this to your angel of encouragement and he will do his best to assist you. So, do you or your friend or family member need assistance with any issue with education, work, health, love life, or family issues? Focus on what the issue is and then call your angel of encouragement for support and hope and guidance. Encouragement can come in many forms, in the form of words, dreams, messages, symbols, feelings, or other subtle means from your angel of encouragement. So, for an affirmation, you can say this with me if you'd like. I am being guided by my angel of encouragement. He is helping me to realize that I possess everything I need within myself to achieve my goals. And so it is. And Aries, you are encouraged to believe in your own power. You have what it needs to achieve your goals. Okay, so that's it for your reading there, guys. And like I said in the beginning, whatever doesn't resonate with you, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at that moment. And you can always check out other readers if, but usually there's something some message you're gonna get, or or when I listen to most readers, there's always something that I take from the reading. So if not, you're hating. So okay, so I'll just check out what kind of numbers you got here, and yeah, so please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. It truly does help the channel grow, and it keeps my mug around a while longer. And yeah, and I truly do appreciate it. Okay, guys, so you have two fives, a 2, a 4, a 9, a 24, and an 11. So yeah, you might want to check out what two fives means, and maybe there's another significant number in there for you that resonates with you or is special to you. So anyways, thanks for coming out. Thanks for checking out the channel. Please make sure you like, subscribe, and share. And what didn't resonate with you, don't sweat it. It wasn't meant for you at that moment. And I hope you have a great week and a great evening. And namaste.